Alright, got some breaking news this morning. Let me turn this on. Alright. Got some breaking news this morning. Pretty quiet. I haven't been able to spot the two vehicles, the black truck with the camper shell or the white Chevy pickup with all of the loads of garbage and fecal. I haven't been able to spot them this morning. It's been a little quiet down at the stop sign, but I did see some activity at the end of the pavement by the county. I witnessed a county worker pulled up in a pickup, pulled the top of, I guess it's a water hydrant over there. I didn't know nothing about it. There's a green thing over there. Witnessed him pull a little kid out, turn the water on, pull a sample immediately, left the water running, uh, put a couple of drops in the bottle he pulled a sample with. It turned, is it kind of almost like a dark purple. I mean, it's pretty dark. And, yeah, then, I let the water run, shut it off, or put his stuff away, shut the water off, walked over to his truck, opened the door, sat there, urinated, got in his truck and left. So, man, I can't understand what's going on here, man. I mean, don't people realize they're in plain view? I guess not. I'll go over and get the wet spot here in a little bit. Meeting with BLM law enforcement this morning. This guy, I think he's on the ball, and I really like him. Seems to be a good guy. Care about her natural resources and her health, and private, public, and federal lands. This guy's he's on the ball. He just moved here. Anyway, so I got to meet him at 9 o'clock, and I'm going to show him exactly what's been going on. Lyon County is supposedly handling this cleanup, but they have allowed these homeless people to do the cleanup for them, and they supplied them with no rollback dumpsters or nothing. I mean, this is, day 7, I believe? Anyway, I didn't even supply them with the rollback. They knew it was in an unregistered, no license plate vehicle. Dude probably has no license, I mean, he's a homeless person. He probably doesn't even have any ID. I don't know if they've even checked that. You know how they know this guy's even going to show up for court? They didn't arrest him, and, it's a gross misdemeanor. Now he's burying the garbage out there. This is how they're disposing of it. They're taking the garbage, throwing it in these old bunkers that they've dug out. I mean, these things are 6 feet deep, and fill them plumb full of garbage, and then throw a layer of dirt over the top of them. And, it's making the problem worse. I mean, it went from above ground garbage, a lot of it, which there are several other garbage pits that they've dug, 6, 7 feet deep, and they're full of garbage and fecal. But now they've taken this garbage that, somebody could have went out there and picked up, off the top of the ground, and they've took and threw it in these old bunkers that they've dug out. I mean, they're huge bunkers. Threw it in these bunkers and threw a layer of dirt over the top of it, not even enough to cover up the garbage. So it's like, it's like digging, and, where's the bottom? Nobody knows. I found several pits like that yesterday, but this is how Lyon County's had the proper authorities take care of it. I've seen nobody come out since I caught the guy dumping garbage out. I've seen Lyon County drive out there a couple times, speak to him, and drive off. Nobody's gone out and investigated the bunkers or the big open garbage and fecal pits. Open defecation everywhere. Nobody's gone out and investigated this, but today, me and the BLM law enforcement, we're on it. I got to get in the shower here and get something to eat. Long night, these people, they know know I'm the one making the complaint, and I really don't care. I mean, it fit in it, I mean, that's what I got to do to protect the health and safety of our community. Now Lyon County is trying to put it off on the landowner, which I notified them, years ago. I mean, they've been notified years. My girlfriend's notified it for years. I made written documentation filed a report through the health department, the EPA, 6 months ago. Went and notified Dana McCaskey, several times. 6 months ago, same time I filed the report, before I filed the report. Uh, Nobody's done nothing about it. They've been aware about it. They never made the landowner aware about it. So, they're supposed to uphold our public health and safety and the law. So what's going on here? I mean, these landowners never been notified, and then all of a sudden they get notified that they got an environmental health hazard on their property. I mean, this stuff didn't happen in one day. I mean, it's been years, folks. You can go out there and look at it yourself. I mean, it's out of control. You got to see it for yourself. Get out here. I called Channel 4, talked to Ask Joe. They kind of reviewed it yesterday. Supposed to go over it again today. And maybe I can get this guy out here to help and get some of this documented. I mean, I've seen nobody out there documenting any of this. The cleanup effort or anything. There's no supervision, no proper authorities. It should be a hazmat team. There's human fecal, open defecation everywhere. So, I mean, we got to do something. I was showing this pallet because I'm having my coffee, and I figured I'd show you guys something. Just anything to look at. It's kind of a nice day. Anyway, this is the situation we got here, and pass it on, First, Danny City Council, Lyon County, they tried to pass it off on the BLM. Had BLM law enforcement come out here last fall, GPS it, said it wasn't on BLM, it was in city grounds. Notified Danny of that. He said he didn't believe me. I had to get it in writing. I asked BLM to notify him. Pretty sure he might have. I don't know, but I'm sure after today he's going to notify quite a few people of the situation if they haven't already. Which, I mean, everybody's aware. I've called Rick at the building department. I've called, Lyon County Health, the city, to Daphne Dowd, the city manager. I've talked to several different people, and